Paving this shit crank.
Hey, you guys, we just came up out of this pandemic, and people were allowed to go on spring break, but to gather, cautiously. But here we have a story, a deadly spring break. 3 men charged in 2 deaths in Florida. They're already starting and it's barely open. We got the shootings and now we got this. Police say 2 North Carolina men on spring break in Florida are charged with drugging and raping a woman who later died, possibly of a drug overdose. Wow. And when I was looking at the video on the news, guys, it was sad because we just came out of this, pandemic. And these people did not have on a mask, a lot of them. Some people were smart enough to wear a mask to cover themselves and to protect themselves and others, from, passing it back. But majority, the great multitude of people that were there, no one was wearing a mask. And as you can see in the little piece of this picture and the other pictures that you'll see, people were not wearing masks. They were not giving distances. It was so packed and crowded. It was just really unbelievable. So my belief, to me, I believe that we're going to have another lockdown because people were not doing what they were told to do. And you have some people that believe that it's their quote unquote constitutional right that they don't have to wear a mask. No, it's only to protect you. If you end up getting sick and you're ending up in the hospital on your deathbed, you're going to wish that you wore that mask. Nobody's trying to force you. They're trying to make you protect yourself when you're not thinking. Just because you're an adult don't mean that you got it all upstairs. Anyway, St. Petersburg, Florida, 2 North Carolina men on spring break in Florida have been charged with drugging and raping a woman who later died, possibly of drug overdose in Miami Beach, police said on Tuesday. Meanwhile, in Panama City, a man has been charged with fatally shooting a teenager from Kentucky, and another Florida man died when he jumped from the 23rd story of a beach resort with a parachute that did not open, authorities said. This is really, really bad. You think you're going on vacation and all of a sudden your life ends right there. This is really, really horrible. This is really tragic. That's why they set rules in order for people that don't use common everyday sense. The deaths and alleged crimes come amid continuing chaos in South Beach, where police have arrested hundreds of partiers involved in violence and property destruction. Most of those involved have not been college students on spring break. Oh, okay, but adults from Florida and out of the state, authorities have said. See, it's always something like whenever you have something going on, it's always somebody that comes to your state to wreak havoc and make it bad for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Just like when they had the protests, you had other groups joining in that was making it bad for these people that took their time to set up these protests and these marches, and here you go get a few dum-dums that want to go do something, to ruin the whole meaning of the said protest, march, or whatever you're doing, whatever event you're scheduling. So let me see. The 2 men arrested in Miami Beach, Ivor Collier, 21, and Dorian Taylor, 24, have been charged with sexual battery as well as burglary with battery, theft, and credit card fraud. Oh, the woman was found dead last Thursday after officers responded to reports of an unconscious female at a South Beach hotel, according to a police report. The men are accused of stealing the dead woman's credit cards to help fund their South Beach vacation. The reports say online jail records did not indicate whether the two had an attorney who could speak for them. And see, this is what made you so stupid. What if the girl would have just died from an overdose on her own, taking it herself, and you guys had consensual sex? But what made it so bad for them to make it seem like you killed the girl is that your dumb butts were using her credit cards to fund your vacation. You guys do not think 21 years old and 24, you guys have the capacity and the brain power of a peanut. That was really stupid, because you might have been able to tell them, hey, we were doing drugs, and we told her to stop and she was doing too much. And you could have said something like, hey, this girl is knocked out. You could have said something, checked her pulse or anything. If she wasn't responsive, you should have checked her pulse to see if she was still breathing. And if she wasn't breathing, at least you would have had a fair chance to say, look, we had consensual sex and she was doing more drugs than us. I don't know what she took, but we smoked marijuana and she took something else. It could have been anything. And I'm not trying to give them excuse. I'm just saying they could have helped save this girl's life, or at least attempted to save this girl's life. She probably did an overdose, and they could have given her something to counteract the effects of the drugs. But you didn't do anything. You stole her wallet and partied like two immature dumb butts. Whether the two are charged with manslaughter or murder will depend on what caused the woman's death, which a medical examiner has not yet released. Investigators are looking into whether the woman died of a drug overdose, possibly a substance supplied by the men. Who says that they bought it? They didn't. What if they didn't supply it? What if she already had it? Who said they gave her a green pill, according to the arrest report. Okay, they could have given her a green pill, but she could have took something else. I'm not blaming it on her, so don't come for me. I'm just saying, if somebody give me marijuana and I smoke the marijuana and I probably do something else, maybe a line of cocaine after that, and I end up dying, did the green pill kill me? Or did the marijuana kill me? Or did the substance that I took prior, or have been taking stuff prior that topped it off? So you got to really look, like they said, that's why the medical examiner needs to check it out. Because what if they didn't give her the fatal blow? What if she already was laced up with cocaine and stuff? We don't know what our kids do, okay? We don't know what our kids do. So I knew that when I wasn't in my kids' presence, they were liable to do anything. So I would never go up to a school and say, well, my kid didn't do nothing. Okay, what did you see him do? I want to hear, what did you see him do? I don't want to hear what you thought. No, tell me what you witnessed with your own eyes. And my kids and myself, we had such a good relationship that if my kids did anything and I asked them, they would tell me the truth. And that's what I loved about it. Okay, in Panama City Beach, Christopher Lawrence Cox, 37, of Louisville, Kentucky, was charged with 1 count of murder and 1 count of attempted murder in the shooting death early Tuesday of a 14-year-old boy and the wounding of his stepbrother. Also 14, police said in a news release. Both of the stepbrothers are also from Louisville. Online jail records did not indicate whether he has an attorney. You're shooting and killing, trying to shoot and kill 14-year-old kids as a 37-year-old man? I definitely got to look into this story more. I'm going to have to do that. Police identified the man who died in the parachute fall as 31-year-old Timothy Ackerman of Panama City Beach. That's sad, because his parachute didn't open. South Beach was relatively calm Monday night, according to police. Since February, however, there have been over 1,000 arrests there amid brawls and damage to property. City officials imposed a curfew from Thursday through Sunday each week until April the 12th, including the nighttime closing of causeways leading to Miami Beach from the mainland. Wow, this is sad. You can't even go out and have fun. You spent your money and saved up your money to go on vacation, and you get these idiots, and in a matter of moments, they ruin what you consider to be. You might as well stay home if you got to stay locked down and be on curfew. Miami Beach Mayor Day Gilbert, mindful of the risk of the coronavirus spreading through such large and unmasked crowds, said the city, known worldwide as a tourist destination and anything goes attitude is trying to control the situation. Wow. Where you can't even go on vacation without people ruining your vacation. Now these people are on curfew, you guys. They can't even go out at night. Like that was the purpose of them going to, Miami in the first place. That was the main purpose of being able to go to Miami and party all night like a rock star if you want to. But because of some bad apples now, and damaged property and fights and brawls and murders and drugs and alcohol and rape and just you name it, it's becoming another sin city, without the casinos. It's becoming another sin city. We're trying to get a handle on it. And we're only doing it through policing and curfew and shutting down our causeways coming into our city in the evening. Gilbert said in a television interview, but that's just a temporary stop. Hopefully it will calm down in a few weeks when other places open up and this pandemic really gets into the rear view mirror where it's not now, okay? This is crazy. You can't even go anywhere. And it's my mom always used to say one apple spoils the bunch, and that is so true. One apple can spoil a whole fruit basket. You got the guys that have been accused of murder. They could have helped this young lady, but they want to take her credit card and party like a rock star on the credit card. So this is why you're getting this charge. And they were saying that the judge is already like pissed off, like she already got her mind made up on what is going to happen, So, hey, you made your bed, bro. Y'all got to lie in it and you got to take your lumps. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys, until next video, you guys be good to one another. Watch over one another. Take care of one another. And don't forget to hit that like button, that post notification bell. And don't forget to subscribe, you guys. And you know what to do. I'll talk to you later. Bye.